Do you think that there should be free school lunch for all children?
No.
Why?
Of course not. Because parents should feed their kids, not the government.
What if they can't?
Go get a job.
Feed hungry children? What are we, Christians?
Because the minimum wage is so low.
No, you are a Dem, dude. Show me a single child in America going hungry. Doesn't exist.
Hey, Charlie, the unemployment rate is 4.1%. In 2023, 17.9% of households with children were food insecure. In half of these cases, the parent is able to sacrifice their own personal food and health in order to feed their child. But this still leaves us with 3.2 million households with children that didn't know where their next meal would come from, as well as 374,000 households where children experienced reduced or disrupted food intake. Sounds to me like these parents are doing the best they can, but still struggling to get by.
Number two, we have churches, we have food shelters. We have a child obesity problem, not a child starvation problem in this country. 50% of our kids are obese or overweight.
Did you know that 80% of statistics are made up? According to the USDA, 16.1% of children ages 2 to 19 are overweight, and 19.3% are obese, leading to a combined total of 35.4% of children ages 2 to 19 either being obese or overweight. Now, granted, that's not a great statistic, but it's a little bit short of 50%. But who cares about the truth, I guess, as long as it fits your narrative. And according to the Cleveland Clinic, obesity is more common in children who experience discrimination, are immigrants, or live in poverty. This isn't due to an overconsumption of food, but rather the type of food these families have access to. It is because they are poor, they are forced to purchase mass-produced, low-nutrient, low-quality foods that are packed full of sugar and other preservatives in order to extend shelf life.
So the number one problem for kids right now is that they're not moving enough and they're eating too much, not that there's child starvation.
And it is because they are poor, they have less access to safe places to play. Sports clubs and community centers tend to cost money, and high-poverty areas tend to have fewer public parks.
Instead, let's get back to a time where we say, hey, parents feed your kids, churches feed your kids, communities feed your kids, not Big Daddy government come.
So, schools shouldn't give children free lunches, but churches and communities should? What exactly are you afraid is going to happen here? Are you scared that the government's going to force our children to consume mass-produced, low-quality food packed full of sugars and addictive substances? Oh wait, that's what's happening. Here's a fact that should tickle the pickle of Doge fanboys. Food banks are highly inefficient. They suffer from massive food waste, leading them to serve lower quality, mass-produced, and shelf-stable foods with a lack of variety for children with allergies.
Not Big Daddy government coming in and doing what the family should do. With that, I say thank you guys so much and have a great day. Thank you.
Yeah, Charlie, you might want to get out of there fast before a college student exposed you for the ignorant, deplorable quack you are. Here's some food for thought for you. If you're going to argue that children should starve because they're born to lazy parents, you might be a terrible person.